Which of the following is the function of the pancreas? And then just to review, remember your pancreas is an organ that looks like this kind of, and it's primarily used for the release of insulin. It helps with glucose regulation to allow glucose to enter the cells to be used for energy, and it also controls if the glucose levels are too low, it can release glucagon to help bring those up as well. However, this question is referring to the pancreas in terms of the digestive process. So if you look option A, digestion, option B, digestion, option C, digestion, and option D is all the above if they all work with the process of digestion in the pancreas's involvement within this digestive process. So the thing about the pancreas is that it is involved in the digestion process. And you might think, oh, but the food, when it's going through the body, is it going through the pancreas and the whole order of how it goes from your mouth all the way out of your rectum? And the answer is that the pancreas is involved with the digestive process, even if the food isn't directly going through the pancreas, by releasing specific enzymes that allow for the body to complete the process of digestion, because these enzymes are used to break down different products into smaller pieces. So how this would work would be taking a look at options A, B, and C. Option A says digestion of proteins. This is a feature of the pancreas because there are various enzymes that allow for the breakdown of proteins. You may have noted some of them in other questions, depending on the order you've been in. You may have seen trypsin, there's also chymotrypsin, and there's also carboxypeptidase. These are different enzymes that allow for the digestion and the breakdown of proteins. And this is a feature of the pancreas. So we could put a check here, but we won't circle it just yet, just because there is an all of the above option. So we should look at the other choices and see if they would match as well. So option B says the digestion of fat, and that is true because lipase is another enzyme that has to do with fat breakdown, which are also known as lipids, or lipids you may see as well. So that is another feature of the pancreas in its role in the digestive process. So we could give that a check. So now that we have two checks, it's likely that we'll go with all the above, but let's just take a look at option C. Option C says the digestion of starch and glycogen, which are examples of carbohydrates, and that is true. There are different enzymes that work for the digestion of carbohydrates as well, such as amylase, you may have seen in other questions, which are used to break down starch and other carbohydrates. So therefore, we could give a check to option C as well. That is also involved in the digestive process, and therefore we will go with all the above, because there are different enzymes involved in the digestion of proteins and fats and carbohydrates that are all used in the pancreas to allow for the digestive process.